Hello everybody, Monty Reed here, playing Escape from Tarkov, and I'm playing as Hectoplasm. And today I'm going to be doing the humanitarian task for Peacekeeper, and I've only found just a few of these MREs in the last few weeks, so I just went ahead and bought the rest of them at the flea market. And you need to have 5 of these in order to do this portion of the quest. And let's see, I don't need both of these guns. I'll just take the one. This rig can stay behind. And let's see, in this pouch, we've got a little extra. Is this the right caliber? 5. These are all loaded. Okay, I always want to make sure that your guns have been had their maintenance and repairs done, which they have. And then we'll take a look at the quest, Peacekeeper. Got to mark 2 of these UN trucks, so I need to buy some markers. And I've got the 5 packs, I can turn those in. Oh, and I have to kill scavs in UN body armor and helmet. At shoreline. So I wasn't quite as ready as I thought. I need to purchase some body armor. It's got to be UN. Is that it? UN UTAR. These are not in very good shape. Should have been looking at these. This one looks okay. 39 out of 40. So 425 is a little expensive, I think. The current exchange rate here in August, 115, that's 48,000, but it's got full armor, so it's 45 points, 48,000. Maybe I will buy one of those. Now we need to get the helmet. UTAR helmet. 25, that looks like the best you can go is 35,000. 227. See, 227 is actually only 26,000, so we'll go ahead and buy that one. Back here, and then let's just double check it, see if we can repair this at all. Nope. UN uniform. MF UNTAR, body armor, and UN helmet. UNTAR, let's just make sure we got the right one, right? UNTAR, okay. Now, is there any way to make this one stronger? Does not look like there's any addition. All right, and then we have to buy these trackers. You go to Prepor, click on Specialty, and there's the marker, and we only need 2 of those. And then we're going to put those inside of our container. I have to take a couple of things out. So this way, if you get killed, you don't lose them. All right. Okay, I think we are ready. Let's double check here. Got to mark truck 1, 2. I've got the map. Turn in those and then kill 10 scavs. And so we might have to return, but we'll see. We got enough ammo. There's a chance that we could take down the scavs. There's a thing called Scav Island. And we are going to the shoreline map, I believe. Just double check here. Yeah, we're going to shoreline. Okay. Pick daylight hours. If you go offline, then it won't count towards a quest, so you can't do the offline for a quest. And you can save money by going with Prepor on the insurance. The insurance allows you to ditch items. Okay, here we go. And for those of you who are new to my streams, I'm looking over here because I've got the chat on this other screen and I've got the map over here as well. And so just trying to stay in touch with you guys as well as pay attention on the game. If I miss your chat, I'm sorry. I got to stay alive and just got to use the map. Figure out where we're going. And these 2 UN trucks are in very similar locations to the drones that we actually did on the last quest. And that quest I did as a hatchling. This one you have to kill 10 scavs wearing the UN armor and helmet, so I figured why not go ahead and take the weapon in, see if we can try to complete the whole quest. So one of the tricky things will be that one of the UN trucks is up on the resort, which is a very high traffic area. And on the drone quest, I just skirted around the resort entirely. Just going to see if I have a different shoreline map. Just looking for one other shoreline map. There's a couple of really nice ones. And so the drone quest that I did called Eagle Eye, I did that quest all in one live shoot. So that one is already out there. You should be able to find that one listed. If you want to see that, nothing really sophisticated. It's actually just a walkthrough. It's not a tutorial. I'll be editing that later into a full tutorial video, but for now it's just a live walkthrough. Turns out there are a lot of shoreline maps. Yeah, so for the most part, I'm going to use the two maps, the drone map and this humanitarian map that I posted on my live streaming Facebook page. There's a link here in the description. I got to make sure I listen and pay attention. I hear the birds. First thing I always do when I get into a map is try to figure out where am I and where am I going. So when the map first loads, it shows you your exfils. I see buildings. This is a dangerous spot to be. Road to Customs is my exfil. Get up away from these buildings so I don't get blasted. Got lag here. We got 45 round magazines. I gotta figure out where am I at. Yeah, not really sure. I think I'm on the far left side against the wall. I just don't know this map that well. So I'm going to follow this wall and see where it takes me. Now I see buildings. That means scabs, potentially. Targets. Spend any time looking at the other screen, I could die. I gotta listen for scavs calling me out. Yeah, I wish I knew this map better. I think I'm near downtown villas. I just really don't know. Ruined house, swamp. Okay, so I think the swamp is to my left. But let's see, this, I've been in these houses before. I know there's loot in there. I go in there, there's going to be a danger of encountering scavs and players, you know. Big challenges. I really don't know where I'm at. I think that I hear footsteps. And I really think that I need to go that way to get to this drone. I don't know where the windows are on this. Oh, I forgot about the water. Makes you move slow. So I'm going to take a gamble and say that I need to follow this wall that way to get to that drone. Because I think if I go that way, I'm going to come out of the tunnel. I usually set my gun to full auto, so if I get surprised, I can spray, at least lay down some suppressive fire. So hopefully I'm going to come across a church, a ruined house, some other stuff like that. Is that the church? Does anybody know? Could be a church. Could just be a, you know, house with a chimney on top. So I don't know. Probably should come in here as a hatchling and just wander around a bit. Okay, that's a ruined house. Alright. Ruined house, ruined house. Alright. So, I was right. I'm going to follow this wall to come around to where the drone is. There's lots of loot down in the villa. Swamp church. Ruined house. Oh, careful. There's a pile of crates with some double loot, which when I got to it, somebody had already cleaned it out. Oh, using up all my stamina. So, third. I do need to engage and take out 10 scavs, so. Village would be a place to do it. My strategy is basically to work around a rock passage where the water is and then follow the water to the resort. So the least amount of engagements as possible. Even trying to avoid engagements, I usually find 5 or more scavs, so I know I need to find 10, take them out. I'd rather take them out on my terms. Alright. But watch out, some players are heading here. That's called double loot, but it's just 2 crates. On the map, it like makes me think lots and lots of loot, but really it just means 2 crates. Alright, power line. Oh, here's shooting. Sounds like suppressed fire. Really want to engage with them, so try to get out of sight and out of mind. Now someone might be up on that rock to snipe. I didn't find the water yet, so. Now this map that I'm looking at doesn't show the power lines very well. Look at that, I almost missed the resort. Obviously I turned right too soon. See, that suppressed fire might have been coming from the resort because there's usually a lot of shooting up there. My plan was to come around back and then follow the water, but I turned a little too soon. Okay, so there's the water. I don't know which is the good way to go. I gotta remember I'm full auto, got 45 round magazines. I'll conserve 2 to 3 round bursts. So that means very quick toggling on the trigger. So that UN truck is supposed to be on the water side here. I'm hoping that is it right there. That looks like the UN truck. Now if I can just get in there, place that. At this point I know if I had a hatchet out I would be less likely to get killed, but I know if I see scavs or players I'm going to take them down, so come on, what's going on here? Now, once I'm clear, I go back out the way I came in. I'm not here to get loot. I'm here to finish this objective and take out 10 scavs. So if I don't hear anything, I just want to go back the way I came. Then, actually, and if I just go out and hang a right, then I can go down the hill to the cranes. There's danger going right. I hear shooting. I don't know if that's upstairs, but let's just see if we can just get away from the resort. Yep, that shooting is behind me, so that was a smart move. Remember, you gotta stay on mission. Especially when I was a noob, I got so distracted about loot. Like, even when I was with my buddy, we'd be on a mission, and all of a sudden I would see a crate and just drop to my knees and dig through it and then get killed. I just had to overcome that obsession with being distracted by loot. You have to remember, if you're on a mission, stick to the mission. Especially if you got a buddy with you that's counting on you. You know, watch your back. Still got this on full auto. If I get a good target of opportunity that obviously looks like a scav, then I will switch to single fire, because you're going to be a lot more accurate with single fire. Full auto is good if they're firing at you and you can do those controlled bursts. Don't want to empty the magazine unless you have to. But the good thing is this magazine is insured. I would rather not drop it on the ground, but if I use it up, I have extra bullets. I think I have an extra 120. I did, but at the double loot box, I picked up, I think, some more rounds in my caliber. So now, following these power lines, if I get too close to the left, there should be some scavs at the UN road block, road to customs or whatever. Then they'll shoot at me, so I need to be aware of that. Because if they're going to shoot at me, then I need to take them out. I mean, I might as well get my 10 scavs right here. Heard rumors that these roads will all be connected eventually. But in theory, this gate that's coming up is the road to the customs map. So I'm going to follow this fence basically down to the water, looking for the crane. There's a house up there. Crack Shack. I don't know if that's the Crack Shack or the radio tower. Stone arch. But that is a building there. Not sure what that one's called. Oh, looks like a broken house. Looks like the roof has collapsed. And I know at this gate I've been shot at before, so I'd rather shoot at them instead of them shooting at me. But I do want to see them. Actually hit the targets. Oh, got a little lag. Oh, suppressed fire over there. Hopefully they're shooting at other people. Get some concealment behind this bush. There's no cover, but it is concealment. That stone gives me cover and concealment. Yeah, I hear shooting from up the hill. I'm hoping that's up at the resort. I think the road to customs is over there. I don't need to follow the fence. I need to go this way to get to the crane. There's that resort still. Somebody's up there with a sniper rifle. I could be toast. But I don't want to run in and get myself surprised. I'd rather surprise them. So the wall might be a better way to go. Road to customs. So after I go down there to the crane, get connected, I might come back up here. It says road to customs is my exfil, so I think that's road to customs right there. I'm going to use this impression, this little valley. Dangerous because, you know, snipers could sit up there, people could throw grenades down in here, but I do have concealment and cover. I'm hoping it's worth the risk. Pretty sure this is road to customs right over there. Of course, I don't know, that's a tower, radio tower. Yep. So I'm pretty sure with the radio tower on my left, road to customs is behind me, that this should take me to the crane. And I really am guessing, but it's a pretty educated guess. Could be some sniper up on the radio tower. Try to stay in the shadow and in this impression here. Gotta get to the crane. Oh. Okay, there's that building. think that's the weather station, I don't know. But there's the crane, and that's what I'm looking for. It's the crane. I'm gonna pop over to the other map. Sunken house, radar tower. Alright. Really, the UN truck should be right where that crane is. I just saw, oh, I hear shooting behind me on the right. If I have to come back for the scav kills, that's fine. Now these placement, I think, even if I die, I think that that placement continues to count because it's a marker. And they get to use it whether I live or not. And there's some pipes there. I'm going to try to use that to jump the fence, or I might be able to just go through that opening in the fence. I don't know who's going to be. Make sure I'm on full auto. Go to single fire. Oh my gosh. Wow, he took me out. Guess I should have full auto sprayed him. I wonder if I even hit him. He sure hit me. Wow. Okay, well, that was attempt number 1. I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll come back and make another attempt. Wow, I got 0 experience. Okay. So let's find out. Did that placement count, or do I have to buy another marker? When I saw him, I should have just full auto sprayed him. I should not have gone to single fire. We were such a distance away. Because me taking the time to switch to single fire is what got me killed. When I saw him, I should have taken him out. As soon as I saw him, I should have taken him out. I lost all that gear. That's the wrong setup. Need to get another unitar. Yeah. Nope, not that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one this time. But let's find out. Did it count? Mark it. Okay, so right now all I need to do is go back, mark the second truck, and kill 10 scavs. So thank you, everybody. This is Monty Reed. That was our first attempt at the humanitarian supplies task for Peacekeeper. And as you saw, I died. I didn't even get 1 kill, but I did manage to get the 5 MREs delivered, and I was able to mark the first truck with the UN cargo. And I'm going to go back in on a second attempt later. And thanks again for watching. Again, this is Monty Reed playing as Hectoplasim in Escape from Tarkov. And if you enjoy my streams and you want to have me go at a certain time, let me know what you would prefer, what day of the week, what time, and what your time zone is. This is Monty Reed. Have a great day.